Yo chat, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the video so far. I'm about to go outside and go pick up my clothes and go to the supermarket. Good old black pants, can't go wrong with these. We are on the macro lens. I love how this footage looks. I do wish I had more moments when I recorded outside, so let's try to get that done in this vlog. Honestly, it's just really hard. I gotta get out of that fear of recording in public, especially if I want to get like cinematic shots and stuff like that. I gotta be more comfortable with not giving a fuck what people think about my life and what I'm doing. I can't believe how small this camera is and how good of the quality it is. Don't get me wrong, I love the Sony a7 III, the FX3, FX30. I love, so like, bro, those cameras look so fire, but one, they're expensive as shit, and two, they're very big. And they're not like OD big, but it doesn't compare to something that you could just put in your pocket. You can't put one of those cameras in your pocket. I know I could get something small, like an A64, A67, a ZV-1, like I know that for a fact, but compared to this, it's fucking cold out here, bro, but I just love how it looks when I'm outside, honestly, truthfully. I was writing in my journal last night, and I'm not gonna lie, chat, I am going through a rut. For some reason, I feel like I'm boxed into a niche when I shouldn't feel like that. Like, I love car content, I really do, and I wish I can create it more, and I know that I can. I'm just like, I'm being a bitch right now. That's not all that I want to be. Like, I'm not a car content creator. I'm just a person who likes cars, and I make content with it. It kind of like, not scares me, but it kind of like, what's the word? Like, it makes me not want to try other things because that is what my followers are used to, and it's not like I'm even something big, so why do I even care? I have like 2,000 something followers on Instagram, so it doesn't really matter in a sense what I really post, but I know for a fact majority of my audience is car niggas. And I know this goes for anybody, but if you just put me around the right group of people, I'm telling you, we're all gonna go up off that shit. Like, I have the vision, I just need the people alongside me to help me create it, and that's the hardest part. It's really like a lonely road, and I have to like figure everything out by myself. If I had niggas around me that were into cars, like, that would be fire. That's like content for days, but like having to sit there and try to figure this shit out for yourself, like, my car, love it to death, but I'm not working on it right now, and I don't want to work on it right now, so don't act up. Hello. Damn, bro. Something busting right now. Got our clothes. Now the place I hate most is the fucking supermarket. Okay, fold that up. Throw that in there. Good. One thing too, I'm also filming in D-Log. It's a little different for me because I did used to edit on CapCut heavy, but it was about time that I made the change anyways, because I heard some shit that CapCut can repurpose your content if you do publish, like if you edit a video and you export it, then it gives them the right to use your content for their branding and shit like that, something like that. Also, with the things I do want to do and create, it just makes sense to make that switch to CapCut. I feel like I'm like growing up or like graduating, shit like that. All I need is shrimp, chicken, and a box of juice. Thank you. All right, realistically, I'm really done, but I wanted to see what kind of chicken. Oh my God, copyright of death. Why does little nigga grilling me for? What the fuck I do to him? I have so much shit in my hand, y'all. I'm gonna have to hit y'all when I get out of here. It is fucking freezing outside, and I got a hoodie on. But you know why I have a hoodie on? Because I have a car. I don't need to wear a jacket when I have something that could warm me up anyways. Bitch, get the fuck in the car. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. One of my New Year resolutions that I will share with you guys is that I want to bring my camera with me everywhere I go. And it's pretty easy when you have something as small as this. There's really no excuses. Plus, I do have this also in my pocket, so that's one thing. I want to have content, and I made a post about it saying content all 2026. If you didn't watch my first video of the year, people are weird. Stop sharing your goals, your aspirations, your New Year resolutions with everybody. I feel like you should keep them to yourself because people wish down upon you. Also, do you guys want to see POV content? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't be bugging out. The most I'll do is a little swim. I don't be cutting up because I know God will humble me, and I know I don't have the will like that, and I don't want to damage my car. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. But I try to refrain from doing that because you know, it gets so like repetitive, bro. Like, how many times am I gonna drop a fucking POV video? Like, I want my personality to show. I want niggas to be able to relate to me, and there's just so much things that I can't give with a POV style type content video. There are people who I tune into that do POV content, but it's not a video that I sit all the way through unless it's like a really short video, like maybe like 5 minutes, but I'm not finna watch somebody cut up for 17 minutes. Also, in last vlog, my phone was dead ass bugging, and long story short, Verizon in a whole was just down, and a lot of people could not use their phones, and I really thought it was because my mother did not pay the bill. It was really like a Verizon issue. And bro, when I tell you, I didn't have service for like a good 8 to 10 hours. Like, it was really crazy, and I was gonna go to T-Mobile today, and I wish that it was still down for me because I would have just went to T-Mobile and got a new phone. But it's working now. Barely. I have fucking it keeps bouncing from like 1 to 2 bars. I feel like Verizon always goes down though, like, honestly and truthfully. So maybe next week I'm gonna let it die down, because I feel like a lot of people are frustrated with Verizon, and I know like probably like T-Mobile and every other phone carrier is like getting a lot of customers and switching. Maybe I'll go next week so it's not too crazy. I don't need another bill, but I am tired of dealing with Verizon's bullshit. And you know what they did? They said, hey, I know we were down for damn near the whole fucking day. Here's $20. What the fuck is $20 gonna do for me? The most annoying part of this video, not even this video, just editing this video in general, is going to be having to color grade, not even color grade, but just throw on the Rec 709. I don't even know. It might be a challenge. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna try to color grade it, but it's just stressing me out even thinking about it. Like, it's just gonna be annoying having to slap on Rec 709 to all these clips and then adjusting like white balance and shit like that. It gets very, very overwhelming very, very fucking fast to somebody that's never done it before. This is the bag that I use. I actually got this off of eBay like a year or two ago. It actually came with the camera that I ended up buying. I think I bought the Sony ZV-E1, and it ended up being the exact same to my Canon M50. So it was like, what is the point of owning this shit if it was literally a lateral move? It wasn't an upgrade at all. So I decided to sell that camera and keep the bag, and that was a pretty good decision. I literally only bought chicken just in case during the week I don't feel like buying food. And that's one thing that I want to work on too, bro. I feel like I know that I eat out way too much. So I need to start focusing on meal prepping more often. Like, I'll meal prep one meal for 3 days, and then the next 2 days it's like fend for yourself. Fun fact, my room is messy as shit. Everybody's room is messy. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. So when I turned 11, it was about time that my mom actually decided to give me my own space. And we used to have a bar in our living room downstairs, and she took out the bar and everything that was behind it, and they put a wall up, and they called it my room. And then years later, it turned out to be the worst fucking thing that they ever did, because, you know, houses have their problems. Everybody's shit is not perfect. The house fucking leaks, bro. It fucking leaks. If it rains bad, it's gonna leak. Random pipes just be fucking leaking. It's annoying as shit. I'm still thankful for everything that I did have, because I know people have a lot less. But the amount of stress that shit gave me, the amount of shit that it has ruined, like, it ruined my freaking middle school diploma, and I think it kind of like soaked up my high school diploma. Bro, I went through a lot of shit in that room. I'm still going through shit in this room, but bro, being able to have windows is amazing. I didn't even mention that. My room had no windows whatsoever. So if I turned off the light, it was pitch black in there. Like, waking up in the morning, I had no sunlight. That's why I used to just sleep. And then I'll wake up and just be so disoriented because I didn't know what time it was. One of my coworkers put me on to drinking chlorophyll in your water. Does it actually have any benefits? I asked ChatGPT. Could be all placebo. Did I already buy it? Yeah, it's already here. And I'm not just buying shit, bro. I bought this shit like last week. I'm not just fluctuating on just Is that the right word? I'm not just buying shit. Trust. 2026 is a big year for the 435. We ain't do enough last year, but this year it's gonna be crazy. I think this year we're gonna finally change the hood. I can't remember the name of that shit, but I'm gonna throw it up here. I think that shit would be so fire on here. I'm tired of looking like a monster truck, so we're finally gonna go low this year. I've been thinking about getting the BC coilovers, or should I just spend the extra money and get the KW? Like, do I really need them? Of course, you gotta get side skirts to complete it. I'm telling you, once this car is lowered, it's gonna be so aggressive. We also gotta wrap the hood black. I've been meaning to do that for mad long. I just haven't gotten a chance. I'm also thinking about changing my taillights, but I'm not sure which ones will look fire on this. Let me know in the comments. Icons will look crazy on this shit too, but I don't know if I'll do yellow DRLs. I feel like everybody got them shits. We are gonna put the car on E, but it just gotta get a little warmer outside before I start pushing this shit for real. Let me know what else I should do to the 435. I feel like I'm forgetting some, but leave it in the comments down below.